Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most shocking updates from the front lines. The fighting around Pokrovsk has reached a level of intensity that is hard to even imagine. Reports are coming in that Russian troops are taking massive losses as they try to advance on Ukrainian positions. Some analysts are saying the casualty rate is so high that it can be measured by meters of ground gained. 20 soldiers killed per meter. It is a figure that is almost impossible to process, but it shows the brutal cost of this battle. Pokrovsk is a strategically important city in the Donetsk region. Both sides know that control of this area could determine the direction of future offensives. For Russia, taking Pokrovsk would open a path deeper into Ukrainian territory. For Ukraine, holding the line here is crucial to preventing a wider breakthrough. That is why the fighting is so fierce and why every meter matters. The Russian military is throwing wave after wave of troops into the fight, hoping to overwhelm Ukrainian defenses through sheer numbers. But this approach is coming at a devastating price. Videos and battlefield reports suggest Russian assault units are being cut down in open ground by Ukrainian artillery, drones, and small arms fire. These units are often poorly equipped and are forced to advance without proper cover. Each attack seems to result in dozens of casualties before they are forced to retreat. Then another wave comes with the same results. This grinding style of warfare has been seen before, but the intensity around Pokrovsk appears to be at a new level. Ukrainian forces are taking advantage of well-prepared defensive positions. They have trenches, fortified positions, and overlapping fields of fire. They also have an edge in reconnaissance thanks to drones. This allows them to spot Russian troop movements in real time and direct artillery with high precision. The result is devastating ambushes that destroy columns of soldiers before they can even reach the front lines. Ukrainian commanders have said they are determined to hold every meter of ground, and they are making Russia pay a heavy price for every attempt to advance. The number 20 killed per meter has been repeated by several military bloggers and commentators. While it is difficult to verify exact numbers in wartime, it does line up with the footage we are seeing from the battlefield. Fields littered with destroyed vehicles and bodies, a grim reminder of what is happening on the ground. The phrase has almost become symbolic of this stage of the war, a measurement of blood and sacrifice for territory that may only be a few hundred meters wide. Many analysts are asking why Russia continues with these frontal assaults when the cost is so high. One explanation is political pressure. The Kremlin needs to show progress and capture territory to claim success. Another reason is the hope that Ukrainian forces will eventually run out of ammunition or manpower. This war of attrition is designed to wear down the defenders, even if it means staggering losses in the short term. For Ukraine, these casualty numbers are both a grim victory and a challenge. On one hand, they are inflicting heavy losses on the invading force, weakening its ability to sustain future offensives. On the other hand, Ukraine is also suffering casualties, and its soldiers are exhausted after months of fighting. Holding the line at Pokrovsk is taking a toll on morale and resources. Supplies of ammunition and artillery shells remain a constant concern, and the defenders need continued support from their allies to keep up this level of resistance. What makes this situation even more significant is that Pokrovsk is not just another town. It sits on a key logistical route and acts as a hub for transportation and supply in the region. Losing it would complicate Ukraine's ability to defend the rest of the Donetsk region. That is why Kiev is reinforcing this sector with additional units and why Russia is so determined to break through. This is not just a local skirmish, it is a battle that could shape the next phase of the war. International observers have been quick to react to these reports. Many Western military experts have warned that Russia's current strategy is unsustainable. If they continue to lose troops at this rate, their ability to carry out offensive operations will collapse. However, some analysts caution that Russia has deep reserves of manpower and may be willing to keep sacrificing soldiers to achieve its goals. This is why many are calling this a meat grinder, a brutal process where both sides are consumed by relentless fighting. The humanitarian cost is also staggering. Civilians in Pokrovsk and nearby areas are living under constant threat of shelling and missile strikes. Many have already been evacuated, but those who remain are enduring terrible conditions. Homes, schools, and infrastructure are being destroyed. This is yet another reminder that war is not just about numbers and territory, but about human lives that are forever changed. As we continue to watch this unfold, it is clear that the battle for Pokrovsk is one of the bloodiest of the entire war. The image of 20 killed per meter will stay in people's minds as a symbol of this struggle. It is a warning of what happens when military and political leaders choose attrition over negotiation. The coming weeks will tell us whether Russia can keep up this level of assault, or whether Ukrainian defenses will hold strong and turn this into a decisive defeat for Moscow's forces. For now, all eyes are on this critical sector of the front. The world is witnessing a moment where modern warfare is showing its most brutal side. Both sides are locked in a fight where every step forward is paid for in blood. The outcome will have major consequences for the future of this war and for the stability of the entire region. If you found this update helpful, make sure to stay tuned for more coverage as the situation develops. This is one of the most important battles happening right now, and we will continue to bring you the latest analysis and updates as soon as they are available.